Hello folks, me again in the conservatory where we brew and review stuff. How are we all? Are we absolutely fine? And if not, why not? Go and see a doctor, get it sorted. Now, today, I'm very excited. This is me being very excited, by the way. I'm very excited because I'm going to do a review of one of my favourite fruity ciders. This is the Rekorderlig premium strawberry and lime cider. Premium cider from Sweden, served well chilled at 4%. If I can just read off the back here. Welcome to Swedish cider heaven. Made from the purest spring water that runs under our 4th generation family brewery in Sweden. Rekorderlig strawberry and lime cider is bursting with the freshest summer strawberry flavours. Serve over ice, we don't do that, and 5 to 7 fresh mint leaves. No, that's not how we do things in the UK, folks. Well, you might, I don't know, I don't do that. Mint leaves, are you mental? For a extremely crisp and uber refreshing experience. Rekorderlig ciders taste the summertime anytime. Now I struggle with that because I ain't got my glasses on, and it's really small, the print on that. I mean, look, how am I expected to read that? I haven't got my glasses on. Can you hear the wood pigeons? They're great, aren't they? I wish I could bloody shoot them. I tell you what, they're no fun at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning when all you hear is like boop boop. Oh look, they're off again. Bloody things. Now, on the top there you can see, look, Rekorderlig cider. Nothing special particularly about that. But, now I tell you, there are 2 reasons why I like this particular drink, folks. One is because I've had it before. Now, immediately I can see the colour really resembles, in fact it's almost exactly the same colour as the Brothers mixed fruit cider. You remember? I don't know as yet whether I'm going to be putting up the Brothers mixed fruit cider review before this one. Forgive me while I position myself and get comfortable. But it's very similar in colour. It's a little bit darker. It's not quite as pink as the Brothers, but certainly there's a more carbonation in there. Very fizzy, this one, as you can see right in front of you there. Very fizzy brew, and I'm just going to come, hello, a little bit closer. Oh, that's the first reason that I love this cider. The strawberryness. Oh my God. If you like strawberries, folks, you're going to love this. Now, if only we could reproduce what Rekorderlig do. Oh, nearly choked to death then. With these ciders, I shall thee wed. We could reproduce. Forgive me while I just choke to death, folks. I'll be back in a second. If we could reproduce the strawberryness that this chucks out, and the sweetness that it gives, and the refreshment it gives you. I know there are friends of mine who shall remain nameless, Charlie, who just can easily drink bottles of this stuff and, you know, not feel guilty about it at all. And why should he? It's a fabulous drink. In fact, let me just pour that last bit in there. It really is a fabulous drink, guys. It's refreshing, and, you know, particularly during the summer, of course. I know while I'm reviewing it, it's still the winter months, but this makes me think of summer, and that makes me happy, and it makes me look forward to the summer. the smell off there. And this is a good, you know, foot away from where I'm sitting now. Hello. And I can still smell it. The aroma is just great. It's, of course, some people would say it's a girly drink, but it's not really. I mean, it's 4%. It's an average, I would say, strength cider. Most ciders are around, mass-produced ciders are around 4 to 4.5%. So there's nothing girly about it other than the fact that it's got strawberries in it. And if that makes you a girly, then I guess I'm a girly, because I really like this. Now, the thing that I will say is that if you don't particularly like lime, now I like Mexican cervezas and that type of lager. You know, I will drink Corona and clones of that particular type of Mexican beer. And what they usually do, as you know folks, when you buy it in bottles, they'll stick a wedge of lime in there and you drink through the lime, and it allegedly improves the beer. I don't think so. I don't particularly like a lot of lime in my beer. I think it makes it a bit more bitter than it really needs to be. And I think that when you have the Mexican cervezas, there is enough citrusness, that's not a word, but it is now, within the lager, if it's a good Mexican cerveza, and the Coopers do a great Mexican cerveza, that you don't really need the lime in there to add any more citrusiness to it. It's uncalled for, and just because it looks trendy and it's the thing to do doesn't necessarily mean that it's the right thing to do, does it folks? I don't do it. This, as I'm leading on to, apparently has some lime in it. Now, if you're like me and you don't like lime, that might put you off trying this. I promise you, the lime in this is so minimal, you can't taste it at all. What I think it does really, really well is that the lime in there helps to bring out the flavour of the strawberries. And there's a very, 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 very slight hint of it, I think. Certainly on my palate. But it's not enough to put me off, and I don't like lime. So what does that tell you, folks? It's 99.9% strawberry and 0.1% lime. At least to me it is. So let's have another little sip, guys, before we go, and we call this one a day. And I go and shoot that wood pigeon. Out of all the fruity ciders, and I know I did the, I think I did the passion fruit one over the Christmas period. I'll have to go and double check on that. I certainly did another Rekorderlig over the Christmas period. It might have been a winter one. The Rekorderlig ciders are very sweet. They are sweet ciders, guys. If you don't like sweet ciders, you're not going to like them. As I've said before, I like sweet ciders, I like medium ciders, I like dry ciders. I like cider full stop. And it all depends upon the sort of drink that you really want on that particular day. I can go to a pub and I might want a fruity cider. And I've gone to a pub with my mates and I've drunk a fruity cider. I don't see what's wrong with it. I don't care. But certainly, you can't compare this to a Bulmers. You know the Bulmers fruit drinks they've just started to do now, the fruity ciders. I think there's a cherry one and very berry or something. That's some bloody, I don't know. Not the same, folks. They're just Bulmers. To me, Bulmers and Magners are unforgivingly boring. They market them to the masses, and the masses seem to like them, but I don't. They're not for me. This is a good cider. Certainly can't taste the apples in there right? So you could argue. Forgive the beer fridge has come on underneath, guys. That's the sound you can hear. You could argue that it's not technically a cider then, because we can't taste the apples. But oh man, it's refreshing as a refreshing thing should be. So that's all from me, folks. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. It really is one of my favourite summer drinks, and I recommend you give it a go if you haven't already, because I'm sure if you like, even if you like medium ciders, okay, you're going to like this. If you like strawberries, and if you don't, why not? You're going to love this so much. The smell is amazing, the taste is amazing. Alright, it looks a little bit girly, but you can't have everything, can you? So cheers for now, chaps. On to the next review. See you next time.